On today's episode of Spellz, you'll need a handkerchief and a coin. Get ready to have some fun.
Jay, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. Well, okay. You know how today's show is all about teaching people really cool tricks with handkerchief, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, and you know we're gonna need a lot. We're gonna need a lot of handkerchiefs.
Yes.
Well, there was a sale. I found a sale on a ton of handkerchiefs for next to nothing. It was a great sale.
Are you telling me the reason we can't get into the funhouse is because it's filled with hundreds of boxes of handkerchiefs?
No, not hundreds.
Okay.
Thousands and thousands of handkerchiefs.
Oh. Okay, well, help me push this open.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Hey everyone, I'm Jay, Smart Shopper, and this is Bridget. And on today's show, we're gonna teach you how to do lots of cool magic tricks using only a handkerchief.
And that's nothing to sneeze at. Let's make some magic.
One of my favorite themes in magic is called a solid through solid trick. What that means is a solid object passing through another solid object. When you can do a trick like that, it's guaranteed to amaze people. Bridget, is that a solid coin?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and Bridget, is that a solid handkerchief?
I think so.
Well, I think we have everything we need to do a solid through solid trick. Now look, I'm gonna take the coin, sleeves up, Mr. Fair, put it underneath the handkerchief. Now, when you do that as a magician, people immediately think, oh, he put it up his sleeve or his whole did some tricky move. So I want you to see, nothing tricky here. I want you to see the coin is still under the handkerchief, yes?
Yes.
Look, I'm gonna twist the handkerchief around the coin. I'm gonna twist it. And with any luck, we're gonna cause, look, you see it's happening. Look, it's melting. The quarter is melting up through the middle of the handkerchief. And look, I want you to see it passed right through without even leaving a hole. It's pretty solid. This is how this one works. It's actually one of the oldest tricks I do. It was created a long, long time ago. And the key to it is be bold. You have to believe. You have to believe in what you're doing because the whole thing is kind of a con, okay? Here's how it works. The handkerchief has no hole in it, okay? There's no hole. It is solid. The coin can be borrowed. It is solid too. When I put it underneath, okay, it really is going underneath, all right? But the secret's this. What I do is I'm holding it here between finger and thumb, but when I go underneath, I make a point of pinching a little bit right here, pinching a little bit of the handkerchief between the coin and my thumb.
Okay.
Now, so it's pinched a bit. I pull it back, and the justification here is that, oh, look, there, it's still there. That's sort of the reason why I do it, apparently. But I do it to set me up to do this larger action. You want to give a sense that what you did is this, but of course what you do is you flip the entire handkerchief over on the coin. So the coin is actually beneath the handkerchief. It's not inside the handkerchief.
Okay.
And the rest, as they say, is just your performance. I make sure I'm just there, and I give it a twist, and when you twist it, you want to make sure it starts to get covered up in material. And then after you twist, if you give it a squeeze, it'll really quite magically start to look like it's melting through the very middle of the handkerchief. Give them that. You shake this out. And like I said, it's not so much sleight of hand or tricky moves, it's about being bold and believing.
trying to do?
Well, in the world of magic, handkerchiefs do a lot of things. They float,
Yeah.
they vanish, sometimes they even change into bunnies. But in one of the world's most popular tricks, performed by one of the world's most famous magicians, a handkerchief just like this one danced. Back in the 1920s, Harry Blackstone was one of the world's most famous magicians. His most famous trick of all, the one that really wowed his audiences, was called the dancing handkerchief. He would borrow an everyday handkerchief and then magically bring it to life. Next thing the audience knew, this handkerchief was jumping and leaping and darting and dancing all over the stage. Nobody could ever really figure out quite how he did it.
Wow, if this handkerchief ever danced, I would never blow my nose in it again.
I never really thought of it that way.
Good thing I'm here.
Couldn't agree more. It's amazing when you think about that. Blackstone had all those big tricks, but the one trick that stole the show was this little handkerchief. Now, if I can only get him to work for me. Come on, guy.
Maybe it just needs the right music.
Great! Bridget. That is still your name, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Bridget, if I could make anything magically appear inside the handkerchief, what would you like to see?
How about a bunny?
Ah, a classic, a bunny. How about a little hare? Hare? Bunny? No, out of bounds. Okay, well, look, watch. Now make, you said a bunny. Right about there. We'll do it piece at a time. There's one little ear. Here is another little ear. And just as you wanted, oh, Skinky's a little hungry. A little, oh, wait, oh, I think he likes the lint. I think he likes lint. Oh. It wasn't a real rabbit. Just so you know, I know, it wasn't a real rabbit, which is great because I don't have any real carrots. Okay, so that worked out well. To make it look like you got a bunny, and this people get a kick out of this because it's the classic, the magician who makes the bunny appear.
Yeah.
So look, I'm gonna make here. I put my hand like that, and I'm gonna make a little OK sign. Okay.
Okay. So you do the sign underneath the cloth?
That's right.
Okay.
I do it underneath, and then I'm gonna pull the corner, the front corner, up through the OK sign, and that gives me my first little ear. But you don't leave it there. That's cruel. Right? So what you do is you grab the other corner right beside it and pull it up. You got the one finger here, the next two fingers. Pull it up through the next two fingers. Get a little ear up. And lo and behold, and if you create it like this, and he's a little shy, I think. He's a little shy. You pretend to feed him, and then oh.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. As exciting as magic can be, don't burn out your friends and family by showing them a trick from sunup to sundown. Choose your moments wisely. My advice, just show them 2 or 3 tricks every week. That's more than enough. I knew all these tissues would come in handy. Great impression of a moose. No, a tuba. No, it's a moose playing a tuba.
Gee, thanks, Jay.
You're welcome. Hey, Bridge, you know lots of stuff. Can you tell us, why do people sneeze?
Sure. People sneeze when the insides of their nose are irritated. I think I have some photos to help us understand.
Hey!
The nose usually swells when we have a cold, or when stuff like dust gets up inside it, or if we have allergies to things like pollen and cat hair. Observe another funny slide of Jay.
Okay, Bridget, I shouldn't have made the moose joke. Okay, and the tuba gag was out of line.
And finally,
thank goodness.
Remember, sneezing is completely out of our control. When the nose trumpets out air, it's firing out the irritating gunk that's inside it. And get this, the average person's sneeze goes at about 150 kilometers per hour.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you again soon.
Very nice, everybody. That's a wrap.
Well, I can't believe we ran out of all those handkerchiefs.
Actually, you got one more.
Thanks.
Hi, my name is Teresa Rose Kedekel, and I'm 8 years old, and I'll be showing you the lost thumb trick. And now I'll put it back together. Ta-da!